Hey everybody, and welcome to Passing Time with Will and Dan, the show where we talk and you sit there. Or stand. Whatever.
Just stand up in the middle of the room listening to a podcast.
And thus everyone is now looking at you. Thanks, Jimmy. You now look like
just
a weird...
the doctor's waiting room, just standing up.
It's just like a weird...
You were sitting down, but then you started the podcast. I guess I gotta stand now.
Do we stand up now? No, you just look like a weird asshole. Not you, Will. The person just standing up.
I'm going to stand up the entire time we record.
And I will awkwardly sit
yes.
in front of the computer. I'm one of your hosts, Dan Sedembrini.
And I'm the other host, William South.
That one kind of came out a little.
I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure who I am. So big news. No. Well, I mean, I guess it depends who you are or who you ask. But the new Death Stranding release date trailer came out.
Trailer? I thought it was a feature film.
Well,
Jesus.
Yeah, I it wasn't until I clicked upon the video that I realized that it's like almost, I think, 10 minutes long or
I was
something.
watching it in bed last night, and I made it about halfway through, and I was just like, this is a weird fever dream that I need to wake up from.
People on the internet are saying people are really like into Hideo Kojima's love with Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, the guy who's basically the main bad guy. A lot of people. Did you ever see Casino Royale? The James Bond one?
I didn't.
Okay. In that one, he's like basically a villain who has like I think it's like a ruptured tear duct or something. Okay. And so
he's constantly crying.
Well, no. He's not crying, but he like
Mr. Bond.
Oh, you've got me. I'll get you back. I'm stuck to this chair, but I'm gonna get you. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do. But the thing is, he's not crying. He's crying blood. So like that's like his weird gimmick thing. They're like
blood.
You know, some old school James Bond villains have like a claw hand or like a weird cat, but he just cries blood.
I just cried blood.
And then in Doctor Strange, did you ever see the Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Okay.
And like there's a part where he's the bad guy in that one, and it's like,
has he ever not been the bad guy?
You know, it's it maybe say a lot about your character if you're just typecasted as the bad guy.
He just has
He's got a menacing kind of face. Yeah. He doesn't really have like I mean, I'm sure he smiles.
I'm sure he smiles.
I'm sure he smiles, but he doesn't look like the kind of person who likes to smile.
Freshly baked cookies, just grimacing the entire time.
Mads Mikkelsen just like, I brought you an apple pie. Is great. But the thing with Doctor Strange is that he's also got like shit with his eyes. Because he opened the dark realm or whatever the fuck, and he's just like, he's got like this really emo, like, it almost looks like metal coming out of his face. So like to see him again, like come out of like this weird mud ooze, and then him like shit just coming out of his face. It brings me back. I'm like, oh, there he is.
There he is. It's not blood this time, but he's crying something weird.
He's crying something weird. I still don't understand what the plot is, and I don't think anyone does. But yeah, it's it looks interesting. I mean, I don't have a PS4, but
I don't either.
It's like one of those things where it's like, I mean, I definitely, I mean, no offense, I definitely wouldn't
buy one for it,
but like
for a game I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, it's, God, like you would think just like in a movie trailer how it's pretty succinct, like
I kind of know
Like-
what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing with
I'm
old
more
movie trailers is that like they had like it used to be like all spelled out.
Yeah.
Like there would literally be an announcer be like, "Oh, Jimmy,
Yeah.
he's crazy, but he doesn't like." He
Jeez.
causes a ruckus at school or whatever. But like now it's, you don't need a voiceover. You can just do
Yep.
people aren't dumb.
Yeah.
And it's more whatever subtle. But like
This
so-
one's a little too subtle.
yeah, like you have no idea what's
I
going
don't even know
on.
what genre of game this is.
Yeah, because it's like it seems like it's like almost like a walking simulator kind of game, but
Yeah.
like there's fighting. It's weird.
Wasn't there a ladder?
Yeah, there's a ladder
I didn't
that you
dream
climb
that.
up, and you
was
you
like,
can
what the
climb down,
fuck?
climbing ropes. Yeah, it's weird.
Fireman
I mean,
Simulator 2000.
oh man, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
it is, but anyway, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely games that I would get for the PS4. I mean, well, that I would get a PS4 for.
Yeah.
PS4 for. Like Left 4 Dead 2.
Just that.
Just that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's yep, so that's that's our latest news thing. And yep, and we're recording this on a Thursday, so everyone will have probably forgotten by Monday. But hey,
Maybe he'll release part 2.
yeah, part 2 of the short film he
Yes.
made. But yeah, so we got some questions. So thank you everybody that submitted them. We got one from Ivan on the YouTubes. What is your favorite sandwiches? I'm loving the I was like, what's a pod?
Ooh,
Sandwich.
That's new at Subway.
The new pod sandwich.
Ew.
You stick your head in between the loaves of bread and you listen to it.
Yes.
It's I'm loving the podcast, and congrats on making it to the half-year mark. Yay! Well, almost.
Almost.
Next week, buddy.
Pull the trigger a little
we
too
don't-
soon. It's okay.
Sorry, Ivan, but
Yeah.
yep. And for that, we're not going to answer that one. No, we still don't know what we're going to do for the next episode.
Which means
there's
probably nothing.
yeah, probably nothing.
Do you celebrate a baby's when it's 6 months old? You don't throw a party for that,
you
do you?
celebrate a relationship most times when it's at 6 months.
Oh yeah, I'm in love with this podcast. So
Hey girl, let's go out on the town
yes,
with the podcast. And
I would like to make a reservation for 2.
with just you and like your
and then I show
phone
up and it's just me and my phone.
and your headphones.
Yes.
Yeah. God, I don't know. We have been. I actually. Well, I'm gonna. Usually, when I tell Will things on the podcast, I've most likely have already told him beforehand.
Okay.
But
But this is not one of those.
I love that you're responding to that like, okay.
Okay.
But if you don't want to, we can just leave this part. No, I'm just kidding. But I was talking to Roland yesterday about him doing an episode.
Yes.
Because I thought it'd be great for him to, I don't know, share stories about owning a video game store. I thought that'd be interesting or fun, or just ask for y'all to just ask him questions. So, I mean, maybe next week, but I don't know.
Whatever.
It's all scheduling and stuff.
Yeah.
But I thought that'd be fun. And he seems like a kind of guy who, I don't know, would be.
Yeah, Roland's got good stories.
Yeah, would be good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we totally derived, or totally.
How did we get to Roland?
diverged.
We were talking about sandwiches.
Yeah, we're talking about sandwiches.
Do you have a favorite sandwich?
Oh man. Okay, so, I used to be super ho-hum about sandwiches.
Me too.
This was back only when like Subway was the place
Yeah.
to do it.
No.
And granted, I've made my own freaking sandwiches. I'm a grown ass man.
Yep.
But there's something kind of special about having someone else make a sandwich?
Yeah. I've never made a sandwich that tasted anything better than what I could get somewhere else. But that's just probably just on me.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things like I've tried, and granted, like it was fine, but like
it was fine.
Like I've made grilled cheeses for myself.
I do make a good grilled cheese.
I've made just like regular panini.
Do you just put cheese on the inside when you make one? Or you put cheese on the outside too?
I put bread.
I know. I go. Okay, so at the very center.
You put bread.
Put bread on the outside, you idiot, moron.
No.
Butter.
I put butter. Yeah,
I do that too.
Oh, okay.
But, so you got, you make your sandwich.
Okay.
You got whatever cheese in the middle.
Wait. Okay. Should this be okay? This is one of the things that I've been trying to like get on the show is like more like quote unquote like segments.
Segments.
Do you want to do? What should we call it? Should we call this like Will's recipe time?
Sure. Get out your pen and paper.
Okay,
write
everybody,
it down. What you're gonna need is 2 sliced bread.
2 slices of bread. Okay.
Whatever cheese in the middle you like. It could be.
What about like blue cheese?
Don't. No blue cheese allowed.
Okay, just checking. Just making sure you're still.
Kraft singles is like standard. Whatever.
Okay.
So you assemble bread on bottom, cheese on middle, bread on top. Then
wait, hold on. Okay, so bread, cheese, bread, cheese.
What?
Bread?
You're getting ahead of yourself there.
What? Okay,
butter.
I'm sorry. Okay, butter the bread.
Butter in the pan.
Okay.
And then you put a layer of cheese on top.
Okay.
And then you let the sandwich cook.
Okay.
And then you flip it, and then you get like fried cheese, and then you do that again, and then flip it so the cheese melts. So you have like this crusty layer of cheese on the outside.
What kind of cheese?
Shredded cheese.
Just like
you gotta use like shredded cheese so it melts good.
I thought you said string cheese.
No.
I was like,
just to throw a string cheese in the skillet and let it fry up. No, but I use like shredded cheddar.
Okay, nice.
That's very good.
Do you
have you ever had like a grilled peanut butter and jelly? It's the same concept as a grilled cheese, but you just do it with peanut butter and jelly.
Okay. When we got this question, I was like, I've got some stuff I can say.
You didn't know I was sitting on this gold mine of sandwich information.
Yeah, because I don't know. You seem to be all about sandwiches. Like when we had ChefCon here, wasn't it this past year you brought like Uncrustables or whatever?
Oh, that was when we did the eclipse.
Oh,
yeah, that was like mini ChefCon.
Okay, never mind.
I was just like, that'd be a good little treat. Throw in the cooler, throw some Uncrustables and some Mountain Dews.
I had actually never had those until that point, and I don't
think I'd ever eaten them non-frozen.
Oh, really?
I couldn't wait. Get it out the freezer and just gnaw on it.
Yeah, they good, man. Yeah. They good. Okay, so do you have any other what's your favorite type of sandwich?
That's a hard question.
Because I don't know, I mean, again, whenever companies come up on this podcast, we have to emphasize not a sponsor, but I was a little sad whenever I was leaving Jacksonville because I knew that there was a place called Witch. Yeah. That my brother introduced me to in Atlanta. Yeah. Had it there. I was like, oh man. And then I actually lived maybe a mile down from the Witch in Jacksonville. There was like a couple. And so I was like, oh dude, it's like right there. And it was great. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, moving to Myrtle Beach. Yeah. I'm sure it's there's great spaces here, but I'm really missing. And then I learned that there's one in North Myrtle Beach. Yep. And it's great.
Yeah, I definitely Witch the Wicked.
Oh,
because they do a special on Wednesdays when we go for lunch bunch, and that is a very tasty sandwich.
It's
a lot of meat.
Yeah,
a lot of cheese.
It's like 5. Is it 5?
I think it's 5 different kinds of meats
and 3 different kinds of cheese. Yeah. It's
pretty good.
Oh, dude, you want to go after the bite? But it's great. But yeah, I mean, dude, I love French dip. I love the fact of dip. Hot. I've never had a French dip where it's cold, cold dippy.
I'm not a big fan of cold sandwiches either.
Yeah, I feel like I used to I mean, no disrespect to old James John's Is his name James John?
Who?
Jimmy Johns?
Oh, Jimothy Johnules.
Jimothy Johnules.
Yes.
But like the thing is that like I get it, like that's your thing. You do you, girl. But like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm definitely a toasted sandwich kind of guy.
Yeah, like the cheese when the cheese is melty.
It's got to be. Yeah, like I'm not like 2 slices of white bread and like ham and cheese and it's all cold and no.
Yeah,
no, not a fan.
Yeah, they're when we were in Japan, like they would have these 7-Elevens. For those who don't know, like it's not like a typical gas station food
yeah.
like here where it's like, oh, don't get the hot dogs because they've been out for 5 years. It's actually good and like they prepare it every morning. It's like the bar is so high over there and it's just really great. But I would get occasionally just like a random. We would be like on the go, but it would be like a ham and cheese sandwich, but it would be cold because it was like wrapped up or whatever. And it's just like, this isn't this isn't the same.
No.
Because like you can't really eat a sandwich cold.
You can, but
you can, but you're crazy.
You're insane. You cold sandwich eating son of a gun.
We because like I have one of those George Foreman grill thingies, and I just make paninis. I haven't lately, but
I'm a panini making fool.
I'm a panini making fool.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of work to bust that out just to make one sandwich. You gotta have like everybody want one. Yeah. Okay, I'll fire up the Foreman. It's panini time.
Leia, do you want one? The dog, do you want a sandwich? It's gosh, I don't know. I feel like I could have the potential of making something as good as something that I would get like at a store, but it's like you gotta get the special nice bread.
Yeah.
Like I feel like whenever I get a loaf of bread, just in general, like it always goes bad before I can eat it all.
Yeah, it's
unless
you're slamming toast down.
Yeah,
it's hard to get through a loaf of bread.
Like our buddy Steven every day. Yeah. It's just it's hard. Like French dip are great. Meatballs fine, but it's too messy.
I don't like marinara, so meatball sandwich is kind of out of question.
Yeah, that's the thing. For those who don't know, Will doesn't like pizza or
anything
marinara or anything. So
yeah,
that's gonna be hard. I don't know. I've felt recently,
I made a breakfast sandwich this morning. It was
dude, I've been wanting. You just made me remember. I've been really wanting to make. I mean, I know this isn't a sandwich; it's a burrito. But like to start making like breakfast burritos, because
this was
sorry. I'm having a moment here.
This wasn't like a real breakfast sandwich. It was a tater tot and sausage sandwich.
Oh my god!
Because if you just eat tater tots like in the morning, they're just hash browns.
Wait, did you just did you like compound it so it was like a patty or not a patty like
I kind of mushed them.
Okay.
Mushed the tater tots and made like a layer and then sausage and then
God. Dude, do they okay. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about McDonald's. I don't give a shit. But their hash browns being the little discs.
Yeah.
Why haven't they made like
a hash brown
McGriddles
or something?
McGriddle.
I don't know. That's a good idea. I might have to just buy a hash brown next time I get a delicious McGriddle sandwich
and
assemble it myself.
Wait. So would you put the top hash brown, the insides of the McGriddle, another hash brown, and then the top of the McGriddle?
No. I would just slide that hash brown somewhere in the middle of that McGriddle sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, between the egg and the meat, slide that bad boy in.
Slide it in there. Oh, God, sorry.
Yeah, let me get one sausage McGriddles and a hash brown, and if you could, please slide that bad boy in the middle somewhere.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice, baby.
You decide. Oh, God. Yeah, man. I really want to start actually. I just really want a sandwich. Thanks, Ivan. Really appreciate it. Is that it?
We went long.
I mean, we're at the 20-minute mark. I mean, we can talk about sandwiches. That's it, I guess. I mean, if you guys want to submit ideas for what we can do as far as the next episode, I don't know. And if you want to send Roland some questions, I mean, he's going to be on here eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be
next week. Might be 2 weeks.
Next week could be a little bit. But get your questions in there. He's got topics he can talk about. Video game business.
I'm sure he loves talking about
what it's
all
like
the
having
time.
a box truck.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, just send us questions for him and for us as well. And if you want to do that, it's passingtimecast@gmail.com, or use hashtag passingtimecast on the Twitter, or do the comment thing down below. And ask send in more questions, because not that we're running super low, but it's always good to keep getting more and more. And if you like the theme song, that was I've Been Seeing Things by Them with Giants, go check them out. They're great. Yeah, we actually got a question from somebody from Lavis Vincier, who asked us if we ever thought about opening a P.O. box. Yeah, I mean, would you want to? I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I'd pay for it. but we could, if people want to send.
Yeah, I mean, if there's like
stuff,
I think it would be worth doing.
Yeah, like if y'all want to send,
to open it and
yeah. If y'all want to send like a letter or
that would be fun. Handwritten questions.
Handwritten questions.
Yes. Don't type them out. You must use pen and paper.
you must use pen.
Yes, use quill and ink.
You gotta use God, you stole my joke. Yeah, you gotta do it in nice calligraphy.
Yes, dearest Dan and William.
I'm writing a
Hope this letter sees you well.
Things aren't so great on the battlefront. I have lost both of my tonsils. I'm so great at improv. But yeah, if y'all want to send stuff, like maybe even weird like packaged foods from your part of the world, whatever
just
you
want snacks.
Whatever. Yeah, this is just
snacks,
a way for us
man.
to get snacks, Will. And then we can
I'm down for it.
munch on them during the podcast, and people will be upset because we're munching on the podcast.
Nah, they wouldn't be upset. They love these delicious mouth sounds.
But yeah, so that's gonna be it. Thanks for listening. Join us next week for the half year.
6 months, baby. Whoop, whoop. It's getting serious,
dude. Time passes in such weird ways that I don't know. It's
okay.
Sometimes
life is like a Death Stranding trailer, and you never know what's going on.
You never know what game you're gonna get. All right.
Bye, Brenda.
Bye, Brenda.